and welcome. You're watching Business Today TV. I'm Sakshi Batra, and on this video, we're going to be talking all about Venus Pipes IPO that has opened, and it's already getting a very good response from investors. If you see, the retail portion has already got subscribed 2 times as well. But in case you're still mulling whether you should go for this IPO or not, because it is the IPO rush season, you're seeing Prudent Corporate Advisory Services opened yesterday, and today we have not one but 2 IPOs opened simultaneously. Delivery IPO, on which I've made a separate video about all the details, and this video is going to be all about Venus Pipes and Tubes IPO. So here you go, the top 10 key highlights that you must know about this IPO. First of all, the price band for this IPO is 310 to 326 rupees per equity share with a face value of 10 rupees each. Now, these shares are currently commanding a premium of 20 rupees per share in the grey market as well, which implies a listing gain of 5% as of now. Remember, the IPO dates are May 11th, that is today, to May 13th. So 3 days of a time is what you will get until Friday to subscribe to this issue. The other offer details include that the manufacturer of seamless tubes, pipes, and welded tubes and pipe plants to mop up 165 odd crore rupees via this offer at the upper end of the price band. The offer is a book-built issue and does not comprise of any offer for sale of equity shares by the promoters. The promoters will, however, be offloading 50.7 lakh shares, which comprises of 16% of their stake as well. Also, their stake in the company will now come down to 48.2% from the current 64.27%. Now, 50% of the net offer will be reserved for the qualified institutional buyers, 35% is reserved for retail investors like you and me, and remaining 15% is reserved for the non-institutional investors. Also, objective of the issue includes that this 165 crore rupees, the company intends to utilize the net proceeds to meet the long-term working capital requirements, the general corporate purposes, and also to finance some project costs for the capacity growth, technology upgrades, operational cost optimization, manufacturing facility support, and backward integration for hollow pipe manufacturing too. Now, what is the lot size that you will get? You as an investor can bid for a minimum lot size of 46 shares and then in multiples thereof. Now, the minimum investment for retail investors stand at 14,996 rupees, and you can actually apply up to 13 lots of 598 shares, which will come with a worth of 1.9 lakh shares. The maximum bid for the retail investors has been capped at 2 lakh rupees. Now, what does the company really do? Understand that too. The company has about 6 years of experience in manufacturing of stainless steel tubular products in 2 broad categories, that is seamless tubes and pipes and welded tubes and pipes. Now, under the brand name Venus, the company supplies its products for applications in diverse sectors, including chemicals, engineering, fertilizers, pharmaceuticals, power, food processing, paper, and oil and gas too. Now, the company is one of the fastest growing stainless steel pipes and tubes manufacturers in India. It has a manufacturing plant at Bhuj Highway 2 in Gujarat with an installed capacity of 10,800 MT per annum. Also, when you see, it sells products in both domestic as well as international markets too. Now, as for the company's financials, how is the company really performing in terms of its revenues and profits? The company's total income for FY21, financial year 2021, stood at 312 crore rupees, and this is against 179 crore rupees in the year ago period. So there's a sharp jump in the total income as far as annual sales are concerned. Now, the net profit for FY21 again was 24 crore rupees odd, which was up from 4 crore rupees. So a substantial increase on a year-on-year basis on the profitability front as well. The margins also rose very, very sharply from 2.3% to 7.5% odd in the previous year. The company's total borrowings, however, were seen at 7879 odd crore rupees as of April 2022. Now, what is the company's strengths and business strategies that you must be aware of? The company has a major international accreditation, quality benchmarking certifications. That's a big positive. The company has product approvals, and this has enabled the companies to supply products to 57 Fortune India and 500 companies in the past across sectors, including chemicals, engineering, pharmaceuticals, oil and gas, etc. Now, the company has also been dealing in only specialized production of stainless steel pipes and tubes since its inception, and this gives it the benefit of segment expertise in the stainless steel pipes and tubes and segments. And this also gives the company a benefit of segment expertise, thereby placing it in a position advantage vis-a-vis its competitors as well. Now, the company also has a multifold demand for its products from all segments, be it new projects, repair, maintenance also. Now, its key business strategy is actually to increase the existing capacity take advantage of Make in India push by the government, which has decided to disallow any international global tenders in government procurement tenders worth up to 200 crore rupees as well. Now, its objective of the backward integration and cost optimization will also help improve its margins going forward from here. Also, when you see, when we talk about the promoters, Jayanti Ram Moti Ram Chaudhary is the chairman and executive director of the and one of the promoters of the company too. And as far as the listing dates are concerned, now that's also an important factor that you should know. All the shares that will be allotted to successful bidders will be done by May 19, and the refund to unsuccessful bidders will be credited to their accounts on May 20th. The shares will be credited to the demat account by May 23rd, and the stock will debut on the exchanges on May 24th. Now, you should also know what are really the brokerage houses really saying about this issue that has really come up. Now, Venus Pipes, like I told you, is a manufacturing company. We do know that some of the brokerage houses have been saying that it's a solid company with respect to the profits, financials that it has reported so far. Of course, when you also see there are some very marquee names as Nippon India Small Cap Fund, Kotak Mahindra Life Insurance Company, India SME Investments Fund are among the investors that have participated in the anchor book too. And the company has already raised about 50 crore rupees from its anchor investors a day before the IPO has opened as well. Now, most of the experts, especially from the broking community too, when you talk about Reliance Securities, that company has given a subscribe rating to this IPO. It does believe that going forward from here, what is likely to help the company in cost saving is that the process of increasing pipes capacity as well as the backward integration. And it is a key player in the specialized stainless steel pipes and tubes production, and which is a big positive. Haim Securities has also given a subscribe rating. The company with international accreditations and product approvals, it does believe that it definitely has multifold demand for its products, and that is going to work well for the company. So again, a subscribe rating from them. Century Broking has not really rated the company, but has said that the balance sheet is strong and Venus has the potential to generate an EBITDA of say about 100 crores in a year. Marwari Financial Services has said that you should avoid. That's a contrarian approach. It believes that considering the FY21, FY22 EPS of 11.6 rupees on a post-issue basis, the company is actually going to list at a 28 times PE. So that's going to be something that one must understand in terms of the valuation part. There may be some concerns with respect to its peers, especially. So the valuation concerns are perhaps overshadowing the other positives for Marwari Financial Services too. And therefore, they have assigned an avoid rating to the IPO. And because the company has negative operating cash flows and geographic concentration of revenues, as 3 states only contribute for 90% of domestic revenues. These are the concerns that have been brought forward by Marwari shares as well. Overall speaking, definitely so far, if you see, Venus Pipes has already got good response right in the initial 2 hours of opening the IPO. The IPO has already got fully subscribed, 1.15 times subscribed on day 1 so far. The retail portion has been booked 2.05 times as well. So strong response coming in there for the company on day 1 itself. But in case you're looking to subscribe to this issue, would suggest that you speak to your financial advisor before taking any of your decisions to invest in new IPOs as well. With that, I wrap up. Thanks a lot for tuning in, but a whole lot more is coming up right up next for you on BTTV. So do stay tuned.